अब बोलाऊ Shaolin Maharjan, Annal Jyoti boarding school bata.
Maturing is not when you stop fighting, it is when you change the thing you're fighting for. Hello and namaste to you all. Myself, Shaolin Maharjan, and I'm from Annal boarding school located in Tolaiti. So, can I ask you all a question? How many of you here are preteens or teens? Please raise your hands. Well, there are certain a lot of people, so I hope you relate to my speech. So, maturity is getting more responsible. And the weight of maturity can be hard for some people, especially teens. It is a time where you grow older and you see what the world is for it is. For example, when you are a kid, you see your parents fighting as something normal. But when you get older, you can see that it's just their emotions showing to you. And you also in this age, you also start feeling for people. You might like someone, you might hate someone. This is all normal when growing up. So, while being a teenager has its pros, it also has its many cons. So, today I'll be talking about some of the cons. One of them are fitting in. Many teenagers these days, especially in the Gen Z era, have a lot of problems such as anxiety, overthinking, depression, and so much more. Fitting in can be really hard for some people. There's two types of people in the world: introverts and extroverts. Introverts are the ones who find it really hard to fit in with other people and find it really hard to talk with new people. While extroverts are the ones who find it really easy to talk to people and fit in with new people. So I would say I'm right in the middle. I'm an ambivert. Sometimes I feel really confident and sometimes I feel really shy. Sometimes I don't want to talk to anyone, and sometimes I want to make so many new friends. For example, when I came in today, I was feeling really confident. So I was being very extroverted today, and I'm really proud of that. But fitting in can be a problem for so many people, not only because they're an introvert, but because they might overthink about what the other person thinks about them. For example, you can walk up to someone and you can try to talk to them. And you might think, what if they don't like what I am? What if they don't think I'm good enough for them? And that is also an example of social anxiety and overthinking. Which brings me to my next point. Because introverts find it hard to fit in real life, they move to a fake reality, which is social media. How many of you how many of you know TikTok, Instagram, Messenger? Please raise your hands. Everyone here knows about it. And social media is kind of an escape for introverts. But while it also has its cons, it also has its pros and cons. Social media is a great platform for everyone. It has given so much exposure to everyone. You can talk with new people and meet new people. But it also has its positives. You may look at other people and wonder, why can't I be like them? Or someone may bully you from online, someone who you really like or you look up to, and you feel insecure about yourself because of that. And not only that, but social media is a huge platform where people can text you anonymously, and it is also really unsafe for a lot of people. But overall, social media is a really good way for us to make new friends. Which brings me to my new point: bullying. Bullying is an act of making fun of someone or making them feel bad about themselves. In the era of Gen Z, bullying is really common these days. You may be bullied for having pimples, you may be bullied for having a weird body shape, but everyone is beautiful and everyone knows that. Bullying is a really big problem in the Gen Z era, especially on social media. You can bully so many people anonymously, and no one can even say who you are. So bullying is another big problem in it when you mature into a teenage. So what can our parents do to help us when we get bullied or when we have problems fitting in or we have problems with social media? Well, they can be supportive of our decisions. For example, let's say I want to be an artist or a dancer, and my parents say, no, you should be something like this or something like that. That is really bad for the children's mental health because it makes them feel like they're inferior to others who are an engineer or a doctor. Parents can also help by being supportive and not comparing them to other kids. For example, let's say I got a B plus on one of my subjects and my friend got an A plus. My parents might say, oh, why didn't you get an A plus? And why did you only get a B plus? That is really unhealthy for the kids' mental health, and our parents should stop doing that. Let's remember that when our parents support us, it really helps us a lot, and it gives us more encouragement. And with that, I would like to end my speech here. Thank you.
Thank you.